Hey, hi, hello, good evening, and happy Wednesday here live from the Park District of Forest Park. Softball fields, Field 1, little Monday, Wednesday men's Major League 16-inch softball action. If I sound out of breath, it's because I am, because I just ran dugout to dugout for the score sheet so we could have everything ready to go by first pitch. Hi, Adam Cumby here, live from O'Connor Field, up in the booth, best seat in the house, ready to get things started here between Players Inc. and 45's. So hello to everyone, MOB. Thank you for joining us here early. First pitch is a ball from Frank to PJ. There's a strike. Butter already with the hard-hitting journalism. Are the cicadas chirping yet up there? No, sir. At least not here. Not yet. Just a bit deep.
Stop. Don't even start. There you go. It's too early.
J-Rob already chirping a little bit over on the right side here, friend of the broadcast. PJ hits that one up the middle into center. That's a leadoff single. Here comes J-Rob. J-Rob hits that one just over Lenny's head at third. Back-to-back singles to start things off, and here's Nate. Nate, the 45 shortstop. Moves his right fielder in. Just deep. Hits that one into right center. Is it going to find some grass? It will. PJ around third. Chuck running for J-Rob in around third as well. And that's a 2 RBI double there for Nate Mercado. Nice little gapper there from Nate. So Chris Lentine will be catching tonight. Steps in, the lefty. Takes a ball in the first pitch. Strike there. Good spot on the outside. Chris hits that one over towards left, tailing over, makes the catch for out number one. So first man down, and here's Billy. Hits that one over towards right. Right fielder deking the man over at second. So throw does get by. Nate kind of watching. Wasn't sure if he was going to catch it over there in right. So first and third here, one out. Third baseman Jeff in. Just missed deep. There's a strike. And ball four. So bases are loaded now with one out. 45's with a 2-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Adam. Just deep. Frank not missing by a lot on a lot of these pitches. Obviously, with the bases loaded and one out, all the pressure's on you. You know the guy's going to hit it anyways. 3-0. Gets his first. Haas hits that one fair just inside the line. That's going to bring in at least two. Jeff's going to stop at third, so a 2 RBI double there for the first baseman. And not only do they have a chance to blow it open early, they are currently in the process, second and third with one out still. Danny steps in. Good situation, takes a strike. Hits this one high into left center. Center over, under makes the catch. Throw goes over to third, so Jeff in to score, adds another tally for 45's. It is a 5-0 ball game. So Sammy in with two outs. Still has a runner in scoring position. Haas on second base.
Strike. Side of it. 11.
Inside there to Bertucci. That one into left, deep over back. Nice catch over the shoulder to end the scoring threat, but 5 across in the top of the first. Players Inc. chasing 5, coming right up. Yeah, nice grab out in left field, I believe, from Downs. But that's going to bring Players Inc. up now, chasing 5, bottom of the first. It's going to be Johnny Mack, then Lenny, Tommy, Tom. So Tommy Storino, then Tom Coletti, Matt Mush, Ronnie, Tony Devo, Dave Miller, Frank Jekiel, Chris Downs, and Nick Rice. Although they have Frank written in here as Frank, so might have to go with that. So Johnny Mack here starting things off, the tall leadoff hitter. Hits this one into left center, tailing towards center. PJ over slides, makes the catch for out number 1. So Johnny Mack gave it a good ride. PJ got over to it nice and quick. And that's going to bring up Lenny with 1 out. I think we are mostly settled up here in the booth. So Izzy with the pitch there to Lenny. Just missed. Lenny hits that one over to right. Right at Billy for the out. So a quick 2 down, and here's Tommy Serino. Storino hits that one over to Jeff. Jeff across to Adam, and a quick 1-2-3 to end the first inning. So 45's with a 5-run lead. We head to the top of the second inning. Not exactly the way you want to answer if you are Players Inc., but a chance to stop them here defensively nonetheless. And 45's is going to send up Joe, Izzy, and Chucky. For those of you commenting on the picture going in and out, stuff like that, nothing we can do. It's an internet hotspot, so sometimes a signal will have a good picture, sometimes it'll have a bad picture. It's the way of the road, Bubbles. Best suggestion, easiest way to watch an in-focus broadcast is not watch the broadcast. Come out to Forest Park. Enjoy it. Joe turns around and says, that was a real good pitch. Hits that one just past short. Absolute laser through the infield, and that's another leadoff single. So runner on first, Izzy up. Hits that one into right. Johnny Mack was playing him pretty shallow. Izzy popped it over his head. Chugging around second into third. That's going to be a stand-up RBI triple for Izzy Sanchez. Yeah, that was Joe before Izzy, who just scored. Yeah, nice little easy swing from Izzy. Johnny was playing kind of shallow. That one hit hard at short, crawls up the hand, no play over at first. Chuck's going to be up safe on one. So back to the top, nobody out, first and third. And here's PJ. I just texted the president of the internet and told them to fix it. So, Steven Internet. PJ hits that one into right. Johnny with it down to a knee. Tagging and scoring is Sammy. So, Izzy's runner scores on the sac fly. Another run in. Still a runner on first here with one out. J Rob up. Al Gore at internet.gov. J Rob hits that one over to the right side again, and there is a patch of grass that looks like it's got some mud from the rainstorms lately, and this 45's team is abusing that spot right now. So Chucky over to third, J Rob with a runner over to first and third once again with one out, and here's Nate. High pop flies. You can hear Nate a little frustrated with himself. Storino over makes the catch, fires it into two. PJ's going to be safe. Chucky in across to score. So two outs. Runner on second. Another run across for 45's. Here's Chris. Appreciate everyone letting me have a little bit of fun about the whole internet situation. Obviously, always frustrating when that happens. Send all complaints to T-Mobile. Capital T. That one hits the plate. Chris hits that one into center. Nice rope there to bring in PJ. So another run across. Billy stepping in with two outs. Runner on first. Want to thank everyone for joining us. Beautiful Wednesday evening here at the Park District of Forest Park. Billy hits that one into left center. Beautiful line drive. Chris is going to get it into short, but Chris Lentine in to score. So RBI double there from Billy. We've reached double digits. Jeff singled and scored in the first. High pop fly into center. Storino drifting under, makes the catch for out number 3. But 45's are able to scrape 5 across, make it a 10-run deficit for Players Inc. coming up here in the bottom of the second. So Players Inc., who went down 1-2-3 in the first, looking to make a little bit of noise here in the bottom of the second. It's going to be Tom Coletti, Matt Mush, and Ronnie Foytik. Baby steps at this point. So Izzy set. Not a question, a statement. Coletti takes a strike. Fouled that one back. I jumped a little bit. Not going to lie. Ooh, skilly. Illegal pitch there. Hits it over to the right side. Billy under a couple steps and out number one. Coletti takes the walk over to coach first. So Matt Mush steps in, one out. Ink chasing 10, but obviously still very early in the ball game. Mush hits that up the middle. Sammy over, good throw across. Nice, clean play there from the short center fielder. Phil checking in on Facebook. What is up, my friend? Hope to be seeing you at the Aider. As Ronnie steps in with 2 outs. Good pitch there from Izzy. Little cross-plate action. Just barely missed deep. Perfect pitch there. Illegal pitch. Bit too high. Perfect landing. Ronnie hits that one up the middle, right to Izzy. Spins and throws for out number 3. So back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings for the 45's. And after 2, they're up 10. So it's going to be Adam, Danny, and Sammy here for 45's, looking to add to the lead. Want to thank everyone for joining us. Internet's working hard, but not working great up here today, so bear with us for any issues we may have. We do have backup plans and backup plans for those backup plans. Learn that in the Boy Scouts. Always be prepared. Oh, am I? What game on deck? That's a great question over on Facebook, Butters. It's going to be BTA and Shooters at 8. As Haas hits that one into center just in front of Storino for the leadoff single. So all 3 innings, the leadoff hitter has gotten on. This one over to the left side. Lenny down to a knee, throws to second, holds the bag. Good play there from Lenny. So gets the lead runner. Danny replaces him over on first. Lenny with a bit of a sore wing, so you saw him kind of drop down there, alleviate some of the pressure on the shoulder as he threw it. So runner on first, 1 out. One, 2 count there. Nice pitch from Frank to Sammy. That one's going to be inside. Frank not too happy with that pitch. Full count here, 1 out. Danny over on first. Sammy hits that one up the middle, steps on second for one. Easy throw to first. That's a double play. So bingo, bango, we didn't need a bongo. Unconventional 1-2-3 there. Players Inc. able to slow down 45's in the top of the third. They're chasing 10 with a little momentum on their side as we head to the bottom of the third. So it's going to be Tony Devo, Dave Miller, and Frank Jekiel here coming up in the third for Players Inc. For 45's, J-Rob going in on the mound. So J-Rob here ready to pitch to Tony Devo.
Strike one. Hold it right hand. 21.
2-1 here from J-Rob to Devo. Devo hits that to the right side. Billy over. That one lands at his feet. And that's going to break up the perfecto here in the third, a leadoff single. And Devo Nation goes wild. So Dave Miller up with a runner on first. Takes a strike. Dave wanted that one until he didn't. See Jimmy Moretti checking in on Facebook. Uncle Jimmy. Saw him on Monday in that Hex game against Pharaohs. That one off Danny's hand. Throws to second. Gets the lead runner. So a good job sticking with it. They get Devo over at second. Dave replaces him at first on the fielder's choice. So 1 on, 1 out. Frank steps in. J-Rob moves Sammy over, pumps, checks. I am doing great. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, beautiful night for some softball. Glad to have you with us. That one over to short, pops up a little early, throws across, still gets Frank on the throw. So Dave catches a fortuitous break there on the bobble. Frank still out at first, 6-3. Well, a nice throw from Joe to get him after the bobble. So Chris Down steps in, 2 outs. J-Rob yeets that strike. That one into center, just at PJ's feet. That's going to break the goose egg for Players Inc. They get on the board as Dave comes across a score on the RBI single. So Nick Rice with 2 outs and a runner on first. Inc. gets their first run. That one over to Jeff. Couple steps and an easy throw across for the out. So Players Inc. gets 1 across, but that is it. And after 3, still chasing 9. 45's coming up 10-1. So 10, 11, 12 here coming up for the 45's in the fourth. Went down 3 up, 3 down, not quite in order, but Three batters only sent to the plate in the third. So Players Inc. able to get a run, looking to keep some of that momentum going. It's going to start with Joe, then over to Izzy and Chucky. That one in to left, just in front of Downs. Joe with a leadoff single. So leadoff singles, all 4 innings. Izzy hits that one just past Tony Devo's outstretched arm. Little butterfly single just kind of floated up there. Found some space as Devo tried to chase it down. So first and second, no outs. The 12 hitter, Chuck. Frank moving Chris down a step, says give him one. Big hop to his right. Throws that one over. Devo can't get to it. And that's one of those, he was literally, as the pitch was coming down, just leaned ever so slightly to his left. And when that ball got hit, was about a lean to the right away from it. So one of those where the timing just did not work out. Bases loaded now, back to the top, and here's PJ. PJ hits that one high and deep into center. Jumping catch made. Everyone moves up a base. Not sure who that is in center, but we'll get that sorted out. So 45's gets their run back. We've got our first spam bot link on Facebook. Remember, if there's any links that get posted not from the Park District of Forest Park or myself, Adam Cumby, don't click it, or I suggest you don't click it. I won't tell you how to live your life, but you know how it goes. J-Rob hits that one just over Lenny's head at third. So Little Poke gets him on first. First and third here still. Just one out. 2 runs across. Nate hits that one. Will it stay fair? It hooks back fair. Started foul, came back and found green space in the fair territory. That's an RBI double for Nate. Chris hits this one into right, just in front of John Mack. That's going to bring 2 in. So a 2 RBI single there. Yeah, we've gone from the snowball effect to the avalanche effect. Billy hits that one into left, and it's just rope after rope. They're not doing too much with it, just putting it in play, and really frustrating. Seems like frustrating this Players Inc. defense. Jeff takes a strike. Hits that one into left again. As I was saying, another line drive. That one right at downs. Chris around third in to score. So first and second, another run in. In the last 3 games we've had streaming live, it's been very one-sided. All 3 games. That one high into center, throw going into second. So that's going to keep Jeff over at first. First and third now here with 2 outs. Chi-Town Legend over on Twitch. Next game is going to be BTA and Shooters. That one to the left side. That's going to be fair just at Chris Downs' feet. Billy in to score another run across. 17-1 right now. Runners on first and second here with 2 outs. That one into left center, tailing towards center, over, under, makes the catch for out number 3. So unable to completely bat around, but everyone went up to the plate there in the top of the 4th inning for the 45's. Players Inc. chasing 16 coming up here in the bottom of the 4th. So Players Inc. back to the top. It's going to be Johnny Mack, Lenny, and Tommy.
All right, let's go.
That one right back at the pitcher. J-Mac, the late defensive substitution, makes the play there. Like he's been in all game. So 1 out. Here's a pinch hitter for Lenny.
Right. Eleven.
1-1 there. Grounder over towards Joe. One-handed, can't come up with it. Good effort there. Would have looked pretty cool if he came up with it, but he could not. So runner on first here with 1 out. Tommy hits a deep fly ball left, just off the base of the fence. Looked like he took about 17 runs worth of frustration out on that swing. Hits that one over into right, just in front of Lentine. Big turnaround first. Throw goes into second, so runners on first and third here with 1 out. Tom Coletti stepping in. Coletti hits a high fly ball to right. Throw likely to go into second. So another run across for Players Inc. Two down, runner on first. Matt Mush stepping in. Hits that one over to the right side. Easy play there for Danny. So one run in for Players Inc. Still chasing 15. We're heading to the top of the fifth. 45's coming right up. So top five here for 45's, just like the last inning. Joe's going to start things off, then Izzy, Chucky, and top. You can see some of the players, some shooters starting to show up to our left. Getting ready for 8 o'clock between shooters and BTA. Good pitch from Frank. Joe needed a second. Takes strike two. Hits that one into left center. That's another leadoff single for the 45's. You talk about setting the pace for the rest of your squad every inning, including the third that got erased on a double play. They've had a leadoff single to start things. So runner on first here for Izzy. Hits that one into left. That's going to split into that little Bermuda triangle between left, center, and short. That one drifts outside. Over toward short, just past Nick Rice. Everyone's going to move up. Good throw from Downs in. Real nice throw. You could hear J-Rob just to our right, still got it. So bases loaded here, back to the top once again. It's like deja vu all over again. Bases loaded for PJ. Hits that one over into right center, tailing away from center. That's going to bring in almost three. Sammy around. Sammy running there, Chuck, right on his tail, saying, you got to go, bud, you got to go. So two more in for 45's. Already with the 10 run. Looking to add to it now. 10 after 5 for those of you counting at home. J-Rob liked that pitch. Hits this one over to second. Easy play to first for the first out. Does bring in another run, so a productive out for J-Rob. Nate Mercado up, hits this one to the left side. Dave with it, good throw home to Tommy. Nate's going to take second. Make sure he's okay over at third after the dive back in. Dave kind of caught PJ in no man's land. Good throw home to Tommy. PJ with enough time to get back. So first and third here with one out. Hits that one just off the second baseman's hand. It's going to bring PJ in to score. Nate over to third. Frank starts him off with a ball. Billy hits this one high into left. Chris chasing it back, makes the catch. Out number 2, Nate in, tags to score. Chris over to second. So Lentine over to second. Downs makes the catch for out number 2. Five across here in this one for 45's. Jeff hits that one into left, just in front of Downs. Downs with it, fires it home. And Lentine might have remembered that throw from earlier this inning because he held at third wisely. So first and third, 2 outs. Adam House up. Hits this one over to second, knocks it down, can't quite pick it up. Kind of looking over towards first before he was able to pick up the ball. So run in, Jeff over, first and third. Once again, another run across for 45's. That one in to right and just playing with their food right now. If Players Inc. were a steak, they'd be a steak well done with ketchup. Johnny Mack can't make the catch. It's going to bring in another run. So Adam in to score. Danny over to second. We've batted around. Joe hits a high fly ball to Downs and left. Under makes the catch. So Joe, the alpha and the omega this inning, but flies out for the last out. 6 across for 45's. Players Inc. coming up. 8 across, sorry. Must have missed a couple there, but Players Inc. coming up, and they need quite a few to keep this one going. Let's see what kind of fight they show here at this point, playing for pride. So here for Inc., it's going to be 6, 7, 8. Ronnie, Tony, and Dave. It's been Ronnie in center field, so my apologies. Mistook you earlier. Yeah, I think the last half or the last inning as Ronnie hits that one into right at Lentine for out number 1. Last inning, somebody on Facebook said line is set at 20, and that went quick. So 1 down, Tony Devo stepping to the plate. Hits that one high to the right side again. Lentine with it, makes the catch. So 2 down, here's Dave. J-Rob, I'm sure, would love to close this one with another 1, 2, 3. Just pure dominance all around from 45's in this one. That one up the middle at Sammy, stays down, throws across, and gets out number 3. So 10-3 to end it. Another 1-2-3 for 45's defensively. And this one ends 25-2. So 45's defeats Players Inc. by 23. Made quick work of them in 37 minutes. So that's going to do it for this one. But we'll be back a little bit before 8 o'clock with a powerhouse matchup between BTA and Shooters. So hang tight. Go grab some snacks. Do whatever you got to do. We will be back live shortly for another one coming up here live from the Park District.